Beyond the pages.
Beyond the pages.
Hello and welcome to our 10th episode of Beyond the Pages podcast, brought to you by Accessible Publishers Limited. We are super excited to welcome you all to our very first episode for the year 2024. I am Uchechukwu and I am joined by the dynamic duo Oluwakemi and James. Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes, Happy New Year. Indeed, it's a new year. Can you believe it's 2024 already?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I still can't believe it that we are in 2024. But what a better way to kick off the new year than with our first episode filled with the practical tips to make 2024 your best reading year ever.
Yeah, you have to make this year your best reading year ever, so that by December you can look back and say, oh, I achieved what I wanted.
Yeah.
So let's dive right into our very first tip: set realistic reading goals. So this is not the time to be setting massive goals, massive reading lists, which at the end of the year you will see yourself, you will not be able to achieve a lot from it. But setting goals that are too ambitious can lead to burnout. So instead, you have to break down your reading goals into manageable chunks and celebrate your progress along the way, because that keeps you motivated. When you make it, break it into small pieces and be celebrating yourself as you go on.
That's a great point, Judith. I like the chunking part. Breaking your reading goals down into smaller parts, maybe weekly or let's say quarterly. I think quarterly is better. You can review yourself then. You can even post it on social media and let people know what you are doing. Encourage yourself.
Yeah.
And moving on to the next tip for you this day is to diversify your reading. You don't need to just stick to a particular type or genre of book. You need to diversify this 2024. There are books like fantasy book, science fictions, we have action, adventure, we have mystery books, we have thriller and books full of suspense, we have historical fictions, and I can keep counting on and on. This year I want you to challenge yourself to explore different perspectives and voices. It not only makes your reading experience more rich, but it also broadens your understanding of the world.
Yeah, when you're talking about that, you can also read from different authors, not just the genres.
Yes.
Like different authors. If you are reading from this person, you can decide to, if you're bored, like you want to give up, you can decide to try other authors. Yeah, that's a wonderful point, James.
Yes, that's a very good and very fantastic point. But in your process of getting a new author and a new genre, I want you to look for a very cozy reading nook. Having a dedicated space for reading to enhance your overall experience. Like you look for a comfortable chair where you feel comfy, you put on a blanket. Like you can go to the beach. There are some places in the beach whereby you have to yourself to read. That's another good point for you this year 2024.
That's a wonderful one. So even if it's like you don't want to go to a beach, maybe your house, like that place that is very quiet. Some people don't even necessarily like reading in a quiet place. Any comfortable place that you think is okay for you.
Comfy.
Yes, you can do that. Going on to the fourth tip, you might have to consider joining a book club or reading community. Engaging in discussions with others about the book you read can provide fresh perspectives and recommendations. It is a great way to discover hidden gems and make reading a social activity. When you read with people, with other people, when you share your ideas, you see that you are not in this alone. You have other people going on this journey with you. So you'll be motivated to keep on reading, because you cannot just give up and they will not ask you what's up.
Yes, that's true.
So you need to have a community of readers. If you see any, there are many reading clubs online, on Facebook, on Twitter. There are many reading clubs that you can join and make yourself better. You have to read this year.
Yes, you need to read this year. I used to tell people that reading is actually getting content from a book. Am I right?
Yeah.
So it's actually getting content from a book. So it's beyond sight. We can read with our eyes, and you can also get the content by hearing. This leads us to the next tip. The number 5 tip for you this year is to explore different reading formats. Like I said, it's not only physical book. Have you tried listening to audiobooks and podcasts? I want you to have more of this in your reading arsenal this year. You can cover a lot, you can do a lot, and you can also try ebooks. Ebooks will also really help you. If you find it challenging to carve out dedicated time reading this year, audiobooks, podcasts are fantastic alternatives. Then you can listen while communicating, you can listen while exercising, or while doing house chores.
Yes, that's a very great advice, James. That's a very fantastic advice. There was a time I used to reading audiobooks, and it was really fast for me.
Yeah.
I was able to adapt more. I could do a lot of things at the same time. I'll be listening to books. That's a very great one. And the 6 tips for this year is value yourself. That's the most important thing. You must value yourself while reading. Reading is a wonderful escape, but don't forget to take care of yourself first. Health is wealth. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Balance your reading time with other activities that brings you joy and relaxation. Health is wealth. I repeat, a healthy mind and a body contribute to a more enjoyable reading experience.
Yeah, exactly. Oluwakemi, like you can't even imagine when you do not eat well and you want to read and understand. Like, how can that happen? Like when you do not eat well and you're preparing for exams, and you rush and you get your book and you are reading, nothing will even be entering. So like everything work hand in hand. You need to eat well. You need to take care of yourself. So now moving on to the 7th tip, you need to engage with the text. While reading, try to take notes, highlight passages, or write down your thoughts and your reactions. You can also discuss the book with friends or families or online clubs to deepen your understanding and enjoyment. Whenever I am reading, if I take note of that place, if I highlight it with a pen or something, like it will make me to remember it. So when you are reading, you need to engage with that book. Don't just read it and just be passive and be going. You might not even understand it. So but when you are there, when your mind is there, when your conscience is there, or you write out some interesting parts, you will be able to understand it and you enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you so much for that tip, Judith. And for the 8th tip today, this year, not to be afraid of, in quotes, did not finish a book. What that mean? Don't allow a book you don't like or a book that doesn't interest you knock you down this year. Say no to that this year.
Yeah.
So like I used to say every time, that life is so short to force yourself through a book you are not enjoying at all. Don't allow any book to knock you out this year. Like they say, no grief for any book to knock you out. So permit yourself to finish this book this year, and I know you can do it. See you at the end of the year.
Well, there we have it. 8 practical tips to make 2024 your best reading year ever. We hope this suggestion adds some literary magic to your year and makes 2024 your best reading year ever. Thank you for always tuning in to Beyond the Pages and being among the first to listen to our very first podcast for the year 2024.
Yeah, exactly. We are very sure that these tips, they are magical, they are top tips for you. As if you keep to these tips, like you'll be able to read a lot. You'll be able to be proud of yourself at the end of this year. Thank you so much. As Oluwakemi said, we would also love you to join us again next time as we explore other captivating topics that takes us on a thrilling literary journey. Don't forget to check us out on our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube as Accessible Publishers Limited. Then on Twitter, we are Accessible PL. You can also check us out on our website, www.accessiblepublishers.com. Thank you.